Hi, just before we get into the main video, just to let you know, nice new intro coming up. Took me ages, took me an entire day for this 10-second clip. So let me know if you like it in the comments box below, because if you don't like it, I'll get rid of it and go back to the other one, or I'll make another one. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but just let me know. Let me know. Thanks very much. Roll that intro.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So I have been making a few tweaks to the studio, the playroom. This is overexposed. And I thought, there we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, so I thought I would bring you along for the ride. I've got some more to do right now. So with a little help from spray on adhesive and a trusty penknife, let's get on and do it. So these are acoustic sound panels, and the idea of these are to dampen the echo, reduce the reverb in the studio. Because my audio in my few recent videos has been all over the place, so I need to make sure that I get it spot on, because now I've got the lights set up and it looks good. It needs to sound good, because people aren't going to watch something if it sounds rubbish. So yeah, as I said, the idea is to put them on the ceiling, but to put them on the ceiling, I'm going to need to use this ladder. Olivia's helping, apparently. Are you helping?
No.
Nope, she's not helping. She changed her mind. A little bit of spray. Strong bonding. Apply 1 to 3 coats. On back of panel, these should then just stick to the ceiling and then dampen the echo in this room, hopefully thus then making audio better. So yeah, let's do that.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
All us hot ways.
And there we have it. Some very crudely placed acoustic tiles. There we go, just randomly placed, hopefully to make my sound a little bit more equal, a little bit more even, shall we say. And that was actually very surprisingly easy. Spray adhesive, new thing to me. Should have discovered that years ago. No, pretty easy to put them up, and pretty hot, because it is absolutely roasting outside. It is, take my word for it, very hot. Very hot indeed. That's one of the things about vlogging as well, is it's hard to keep everything stable, i.e. the sound, the colour, the exposure, because I'm in and out, things change all the time. What else has changed in the studio? What other tweaks have there been? So there's these, which are good, solid C stands. I finally invested in some decent stands, because the cheaper ones I got from Amazon, when you put a camera on them or a light, they just start to bend and flex, so you need to sandbag the hell out of them to make sure they don't go anywhere. But these ones, I wish I'd bought them first of all, because I've been through loads and loads of overhead rig options. I've bought various mounts, adapters, try and get a good, solid, stable overhead rig. But now I have it with these, the Sony A7 III mounted on just that. That is it, look. It's got 3 legs, a pole and an arm. Nothing fancy about it, nothing fancy at all, but it is an extremely, extremely solid overhead rig. That camera isn't moving, and it's good because it means now I can do decent overhead shots with very little setup very, very quickly. I can do things like unboxing, which you've probably seen, but also I can maybe do some more magic. Would you like to see a magic trick? Magic always looks good with that overhead shot. Sorry if you're seeing my bald head. So, just an excuse just to show you off another magic trick. Everyone loves a magic trick. So basically, this is another one that I've been practicing. So again, you show everyone, look, pack of cards. Normally I would do this with someone because I need someone in front of me. But I'm just going to have to make do because I don't have anyone here. So basically, you just scroll through, say, pick a card, any card, stop on any card. And in this particular instance, they stop on the Jack of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts, which is my favourite card. It's not really, but that's basically just magician's patter. That's what you tell people to make them think that you know what you're doing, when really you don't. So yeah, you take the Jack of Hearts, right, you say, okay, Jack of Hearts, that's a good card. What we'll do is we'll cut the cards and we'll lose it somewhere into the middle of the deck, like so. We have now lost the Jack of Hearts in the deck of cards, but this is magic. So with a little magic, one card and one card only in the deck turns blue. One card turns blue. What are the chances that this one card that has turned blue could be your card? Let's have a look. It is the Jack of Hearts. Everyone goes crazy. Everyone goes wild with applause. And you say, okay, brilliant. But everyone says, oh, can you do that again? There's always a skeptic that wants you to do it again. So you say, okay, right, okay. We'll put the Jack of Hearts down here, like so. And you keep an eye on it, you keep an eye on it. And then as we cut through the cards again, they say stop again. They can say stop at any point. It doesn't matter. They say stop there. And you say, right, okay, this time you got the 10 of spades. That's good because the 10 of spades is my favourite. It's not because the Jack of Hearts was. 10 of spades goes back on the deck like so. And you've lost it in the deck of cards. Hurrah! But you say, this is magic. Watch, one card and one card only. Again, has turned blue. And as we go through the deck, one card hasn't turned blue. You know what it was? We forgot the magic snap. Snap. Pizzazz. Jazz hands. And as we go through the deck, one card and one card only has turned blue. Ah, no, it hasn't. And this is where you play up that's gone wrong. But really, if you look down here, the one blue card that's been here all the time, the Jack of Hearts, is now the 10 of spades. Their card has magically transformed. And that's the trick. That's the trick that always looks better with an overhead rig. Hence why I purchased these C-stands to get a decent overhead rig. That is a very, 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 very long-winded way of saying, yeah, I bought some new stands to hold a camera and a light. Nothing fancy, nothing special, no technology, just a few bits of metal. And I had to jazz it up with a magic trick. Matthew at the office helped build this little wooden stand, which, can I show you that? Let's take you down a bit. He helped build this wooden stand here, which raises these lights up, which means now I can be stood at a table, or I can have the main rig a little bit higher, and you won't see the top of the lights. Another little, minor little tweak, but something very useful. Another little tweak is this, which is the Godox 500 LED. And this is now my rim / backlight. That was never there before. Sound panels you've just seen. Boom pole. This is now a permanent fixture, and it has a boom mic so that I can easily move it up and down like so to bring the microphone, the boom pole, nice and close to my face. So this is now a permanent fixture on, again, a nice decent tripod, and if you have a look, it's on a pretty sturdy, move that back a little bit, it's on a pretty sturdy tripod, again, sandbagged at the bottom so it's not going anywhere, which means this tripod used to hold this camera, but now this camera has the teleprompter, a new monitor set up on top here so we can see what's going on. So there you can see, can you see Olivia sat down there? This has now a pretty large, beefy tripod so that it's not going to get knocked and it's not going to fall over. I moved the table that was over there to over here, so this is my kind of odds and ends table where I put stuff, tools. It's where I put things that I'm going to be reviewing or that I use in videos quite often, like a colour card, laptop for streaming, remote controls for the lights, all that kind of stuff. This panel here is an Elgato LED panel, and that's for up in the office when I film at my desk, which I haven't done recently. I haven't filmed upstairs in the study for quite a while, but I plan on doing some more tutorials and things to give this channel a bit of a niche bit of direction. And one final little tweak that I've made is the addition of dun 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 dun, a green screen. Why? Because they're cool. I don't know why I need it or how I'm going to use it, but it's cool. So I hope everyone is doing well in lockdown. We are now 3 months in, and it was just announced a couple of days ago that Boris has said we can now meet with another household totaling 6 people, which means me, Olivia, Lisa, my brother, Paula and Emma. 6. So they're coming over next week. We're gonna have pizza in the garden, still while social distancing, but we're not breaking any rules by doing that, which is good because I love lockdown. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I don't wanna go back to normal. But I do miss my family. I do miss seeing people, and I do miss that physical bond, the hug. And also, I've just been a bit flat this week. The hay fever has been an all-time high, so I'm not sleeping particularly well, and I am knackered. But getting out here, making videos, tweaking things, generally just playing, taking my mind off of lockdown, taking my mind off of work, really does help. So yeah, I have no idea why I just put that up, because I was going to do something. What was I going to do? Years of practice. There you go, another quick video in lockdown just to show off tweaks and mods to the studio, a little bit of a studio tour. Don't know what I'm going to call this video, need to make a thumbnail for it though. Oh, but as you probably saw at the beginning of this, I've recorded or created a new YouTube intro, and I now have a new YouTube outro because I was bored the other day and had nothing better to do. So I created a new intro, new outro. There you go. That is what gets me fired up in lockdown and excited. Just geeky stuff like that. So anyway, as always, don't forget, like and subscribe if you aren't already, because it really does help. Let me know any comments, questions or feedback in the comments, questions or feedback box below. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, internet. Bye.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what they